Let me start with Odell Beckham. Okay, he's terrific. But you know what he's become? The kid that complains he doesn't get a second bowl of ice cream after dinner and his parents don't like him. They give him a bowl of ice cream, but he doesn't get a second bowl. His parents are awful. I can find you 4 minutes of Odell Beckham's celebration that he wasn't fined for. Odell Beckham's been fined for one picture. He is whining. As far as Ezekiel Elliott, the way I look at all these fines is, it'd be like us. A bunch of guys sit in a room. This is how it works, basically, and they raise their hand.
Yeah.
In this moment, in the holiday, Salvation Army, I think I would sit in that room and go, fellas, I don't love this, but we probably just raised $5 million for nonprofit. I would probably let it go in this instance.
You're falling for the okie doke. These guys are all using charity now to promote some agenda, starting with the cleats deal. Every weekend, oh, I'm wearing cleats to celebrate this person. And all they're doing is pumping out Nike, Adidas, Under Armour. It's all a scam to promote the shoe companies, and they're doing it under the guise of charity. Look, you have to know your personnel. If you're Roger Goodell, if you're the NFL, you're dealing with a bunch of children. Everybody's whining, oh, my God, he got to celebrate, I didn't. If you know that going in, find the guy, match the fine. You know what? I'm going to fine you $50,000. I'm going to give $50,000 to the Salvation Army, but I'm going to be consistent because you could have predicted that Odell Beckham Jr., Antonio Brown right now somewhere twerking right now. If I had done this, they would have fined me. And if it had been Jason Witten or Cole Beasley that jumped in this, all hell would have broke loose everywhere with people playing the race card. He should have fined him.
Cole Beasley, if he'd have gotten there, that would have been a problem because he couldn't get out. That would have been a problem. But I just look for consistency.
Yes.
And I understand the holidays. It was nice, but just be consistent. You know the tone of the players. Something small like this, just be consistent.
What you're asking for, Chris, is a leader who you trust, okay? It's called management of trust. It's one of the 4 characteristics of leadership, and that's where Goodell fell short. What Goodell should have done is fined him $1 and not told anybody what he fined him. He should have been consistent and fined the player. I agree with you, Colin. Hell, there's nothing better than the Salvation Army, you know, but to send the message to the players, right. You can trust me. I'm going to uphold the rules. Fine them $1. You don't have to tell anybody what you fined. Do you ever know how much they fined?
That would have leaked out, probably.
No, it wouldn't. No.
Finding 50, Jerry's on record. He would have paid it and give the money to the Salvation Army.
Because there's a bigger picture here than the Salvation Army and the fine. The bigger picture is the players got to trust you, and they don't trust Goodell in a leadership role to be consistent to what he's doing. He violated the number one rule.
Me, though, he should have been fined.
He should have been fined.
Just don't say what it is.
Right, because I think it's a good
believe
cause.
in transparency.
Well, you can have all the You think the NFL's transparent?
People say they.
That's good.
You don't agree. You don't want total transparency. No. You don't want to know every person your girlfriend's been with.
That kind of transparency. No. But when it's the
guys always say they want. Nobody wants transparency.
When you're the leader of the NFL.
What's that line in The Wire? You like, it ain't your turn to care when it ain't your turn to care. I mean, I had to edit it out.
There you go, giving an F when it ain't your turn.
Yeah. So to me, that's the point here. Like, just let it go. Like, find them $1. Like, but to me, it's a message to the players. The players don't trust Goodell to begin with, and now he does something like this. And look, I think Beckham's
so
a
we all
crybaby.
disagree with Colin, basically.
No, I agree with Colin. I agree I agree with a version of it. Look, I'm the fat kid who always wanted second bowl of ice cream. Okay, I agree with Colin on that. But Beckham complains too much about everything.
Everything.
Every time he doesn't catch.
You've been in the principal's office 20 times. Yeah, I think you threw the spitball.
I guarantee you this week, everybody's going to be pushing the envelope, trying to do something under the guise of charity.
And I hope we raise a ton of money. And I hope they all get fined.
If you're right, $10 million gets raised for needy charities.
Oh, so now it's good. Everybody gets fined, and now it's good.
It's the holidays, man.